Hello all, thanks for tuning in. Coming to you live from 2219 South Halsted here in beautiful Chicago. This factory here was the American Flyer factory from 1915 to 1937. There's Halsted Street right out there. When American Flyer was here producing trains like this, I would not have been able to do this video in this location because as we're underneath the Dan Ryan, this used to be a boat slip. So here's a picture of the factory from the front, and you can see a boat back here and a train going right through the building. So the building's not very deep. It was 7 stories at one time. And if you see on the side of the building here where the new bricks are, that's where the train used to go through. And it continued across the alley here into this building here. 1915, World War II was waging, and the German product, who was providing cheap trains and flooding the market here in America, was no longer able to provide product. So Coleman decided to fill that void by producing the only low-priced train on the market today. So you got this little train here, a circle of track, for less than $1. So he had to come up with a way to cheapen his product to be able to come up with the same price point that the Germans were able to do. So he came up with a new line called the Hummer line. All his other product had guarantees. The Hummer line did not have a guarantee. So he produced different track. So you only have 4 sections to a circle. He did a different engine, doing stamped steel wheels here, a one-piece body on the cars. All this is incredibly flimsy with no guarantee. So here you have the cheap little engine, the Hummer engine, stamped steel wheels, little clockwork. This is far inferior to their other product. And this is the Hummer car, just one piece of stamped steel. Coleman also had a lithography company, so he was able to produce the raw products pretty cheaply. And the little tender here. So every deluxe set that American Flyer may have sold in later days, they would have sold thousands and thousands of these cheap lines here. Here you have over 2 million happy owners in 1918. American Flyer being very patriotic. Buy a made-in-American Flyer. The train with a guarantee, except if you bought the Hummer. So this was to fill the void that the Germans could not produce the cheap trains that were flooding the market prior to World War I. And after World War I, Coleman went to Washington along with other manufacturers of the American toy companies to go in front of Congress to convince them to put tariffs on the imported items from Germany. So thank you very much for watching. We'll fire it up one more time. And there's the old Flyer factory. And around she goes. Quite a value for $1. Thank you very much for watching.